My name's Todd, head coach at NoLimitsTriathlon.com. If you didn't watch the first video, or go back and watch the first video, I'm going to try and put a link right here and see if I can have technical skills to stick it right there, and then you can click on it and then go back if you just kind of happen to stumble upon this through some kind of a search. So this, just to review, if you're new to this, I'm doing a 9-part video series on how to train for a triathlon. It's almost like a triathlon itself for me, trying to put on this 9 video part series of this triathlon. So it's a bit crazy for me too. So if you're just learning, if you're wanting to learn about how to do a triathlon, these are videos that are going to help you, give you information on what you need to do to prepare for that triathlon. So now, like I said before, this is video number 2. In video number 2, we're going to talk about when will you train. Okay, what I want you to do right now is I want you to get out your notebook or a piece of paper or something. We're going to start with a 7-column table like this. And actually, I guess it's 8. So over here we have time. And then we have the days of the week, so Monday to Sunday. And then down below, we're going to have a section here for your morning workouts, noon workouts, and evening workouts. Next thing I want you to do is answer these questions. The first question I want you to ask yourself is, what day do you want to take off? I want you to have at least one day off during the week. So if you find, you got a crazy busy day, like on Friday, don't plan to put a workout on that day, because there's going to be a good chance that you're not going to be able to do it. Or if there's a specific day that you want to spend time with your family or loved ones, then don't train on that day. So this is the day where I'm going to focus on something else other than triathlon. And having a day off or recovery day is really good for your body, so that you're not going all the time. First question I want you to ask yourself is, what day do you want to take off? And then put it on the table. Question number 2, how many workouts do you want to do each week? If you just want to finish a triathlon, you do not need that many workouts. So maybe 1 to 2 of each. So that would be 1 swimming, 1 biking, 1 running, or you could do 2 of each. Now, if you want to be competitive, I recommend doing 3 of each. The third question I want you to ask yourself, are you currently enrolled in any scheduled classes already? And if you are, like for example, if you are in a swim class on Wednesdays and Fridays, we'll put those on the calendar. Question number 4, do you have any days where you already train with a partner or a buddy or a friend? You go, you know what, on Tuesdays, I love training with this person, and that person loves to train on Tuesdays, and they will not change for whatever. So I'm going to say Tuesdays, I'm running. So pencil in Tuesday, run with your friend day. Right? So keep that day, because it's nice to have training partners. So put those workouts on the day of the week where you want to train with that person. Here's an example of a super simple week, and you're working out 2 times in each sport. For example, you're going to swim on Monday, bike on Tuesday, and run on Wednesday. And then you're going to go swim, bike, run again Thursday to Saturday, and your day off is Sunday. Here's an example of a week schedule where you're working out 3 times in each sport. You can see it gets a little bit more complicated, because now you're going to have to be doing 2 workouts on some days. So for example, on Mondays, you can do a swim and a bike, Tuesday a run, Wednesday swim and a bike, Thursday run, Friday swim and a bike, Saturday run, and then your off day would be Sunday. Now, remember, this is just an example of a week schedule. You can create your own. So instead of having Sunday off, you could take Wednesday off and shuffle the workouts around so it best fits your life. The days where you do 2 workouts, have you guys ever heard of brick workouts? B-R-I-C-K, brick workouts. Basically what they are is they're workouts that you do back to back. And it's usually, when people say a brick, you usually think of a bike followed by a run. And so what you can do is you can go set your bike up, or if you go biking, bike for whatever certain time, and then right away switch over to your running gear, and then you run. So that's called a running off the bike, or that's called a brick workout. You could do the same thing with swimming. So you could do a swim followed by a bike, or you could do a swim followed by a run. Now, when I'm planning people's workouts and for suggestions, I always like to say, if you're going to do 2 workouts in a day, try to keep it in the same order as a triathlon. So it's swimming, biking, and running. So in the morning, if you have an option to do something, put swimming first. Then later on do the bike. Then later on you would do the run. Now, I get that sometimes you can't get, sometimes your classes in the morning you might be doing a run in the morning, right? And then you have to do a swim when you have pool availability. Now, I understand that can be difficult, but if you do have that option and that freedom, I suggest going swim, bike, run in that order when you're creating your week schedule. It's really cool in the beginning when you start to do this. And I think this is the first step in saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. And get out your week schedule and say, okay, Monday I'm swimming, and then I'm going to bike, and then Tuesday running. And it's really quite powerful when you start filling that out and saying, yeah, I did it. I did 15 minutes or whatever it is. But I want you to be very aware of any disruptions to the family. I've seen people over the years that get really obsessed with training and fitness, and they want to do more. But you really want to have a balance, right? So before you do any of this stuff, just say to the family, say, guys, I am thinking about doing a triathlon. They might think you're crazy. They may applaud you. Maybe they'll come join you. But you should tell them what you're doing. And you go, well, what does that mean? Well, that means on these days, I'm going to be exercising. And so you're going to know that I'm going to be doing this. So let everybody know what your plans are. And it's going to make it that much easier so that they'll know, instead of coming to you and say, hey, on Friday, do you want to do this? You go, no, I got to do swimming. Right? So if you have that already preset and everyone knows what you're doing, it's going to make that chance of getting the workout done that much better. One of the keys to success in triathlon, I've been doing triathlon now for over 25 years. And one of the keys, or I think the biggest key to all this, is consistency. So just setting up a schedule and trying to stick to it as best as you can. Now, I know there's going to be days where you can't get workouts in, so don't beat yourself up about it. That's life happens, right? Work gets in the way, family gets in the way, life gets in the way. So if you miss a workout, then don't worry about it. Just keep moving on to the next workout. Try not to double up things. So say if you miss a swim on Wednesday, don't add it to Friday and do like 3 or 4 workouts on Friday. Just say you missed it and then just keep moving on. You could add that workout maybe to next week that you missed, but try not to beat yourself up about it and then just keep moving forward. Okay, now what I want you to do, I want you to plan your week. So below is a link to take you to a week template that you can use for your own planning. In the next video, I'm going to talk to you about the type of workouts you need to complete for your training. This is Coach Todd saying thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.